Hello friends, once again you're the Lonesome Gamer, and still I'm playing Archipelago. And well, as usual during this game I'm doing absolutely perfect. I'm very confident. The scenario goal is to get as little unemployed people as possible. At the moment there are 0 unemployed people, 0 rebels. We have lots of resources, lots of money, everything's fine. Okay. So let's start to deactivate our people. Let me see here. That's it. Then we take a look here on the effects of these tables, and now we have here one additional unemployed person because there are too many resources on the market for cattle. And here we have one rebel. But here this says this rebel goes away simply because there is just one unemployed person. Okay. So that was good, and then we have the balance on the archipelago phase, and this time we have a demand for stone on the archipelago. And this is not so good because there is absolutely no stone on the local market. And we also have only 2 stone here. So now we gotta check that. We have 23 people. And let me see. We have here a church with 3 people, another church with 3 people, and another church with 3 people, and another one. So we can subtract 12. So there's only 11 people left that are affected by the crisis. So we only have to pay 2 stone. That's good, that's something we can afford. And then we have a crisis on the foreign market, and we need 3 cattle here. And that is not so good. We have to pay 3 cattle, we have to pay 2 for my own goods. And now I could either spend one of these, or I could simply accept 1 rebel, and I will do that. I mean, that's really not a big deal. Okay. So much about the balance on the archipelago. Okay, first let's gain some resources. Let's start with some stone. So we activate our people here. 1, 2, 3, 4 stone. Okay. And then I think, yeah. And then I think I could activate actually not sure what to do. I'm not even sure if I want to activate a card. Yeah, I think I will activate the amphitheater. And that gives me 2 florin, and I can remove that rebel. And then with my second or next action I can harvest cattle. And I will activate the farm, pay 1, and then I can activate 1 person, 2, 3, 4, and that gives me then 8 cattle. So once again, for the next turns we have enough. And then I'm going to use a harbor, pay 1, and sell 2 cattle to the foreign market. So that gives me then 9. Okay. Then it's my third action. And I'm exploring once again. And again I take the topmost card here. And let me see, I think that one looks also not too bad. We can place that here easily, and yeah, that should be fine. And this one, I think I could place it like this actually, or like that. Well, that is also interesting. Maybe that's even better, if it's possible. No, it's not. No, I think we'll take this side here and simply place that card here. So I need some room here like that. Yeah, and I place it here, and then, well, okay, I think now this guy simply moves here, and that gives us now a fruit for the local market, which is not so great, and a fruit for myself. And of course another exploration marker. And then I can use another and we have now 3 huts here, so we gain 3 additional people here. But I can now again activate this card, and that removes 2 people. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm thinking about building a ship maybe somewhere here in case I want to do some exploration here. Or maybe here, maybe that's even better. I'm not sure. Okay, just to make sure there won't be any problems, I will build a ship. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Build a ship, pay 1 and 1 wood. And then I'll place that ship Probably place it, yeah, I don't know actually. I'll probably place it here. Okay. So now I can now do another action. And I'm not sure. Thinking about selling my stone. I could sell my stone with the trader. First I can activate actually a card. Okay, I think I'll do this. I'll activate the trader for 2. And then I'll sell 3 stone on the local market. And that gives me then 15. So I gain 13 after all. And yeah, that's it. I forgot to mark the building action here for the ship. So yeah. And that was the action phase. And I will buy this one here, the stone mine, or I'm not sure how to call that. Anyway, I will buy this thing and that doubles the stone I gain. So now we need some more room here and I pay 3 for that. And then I turn 2 other cards, and I guess that will be probably the spy and maybe the scout. I don't need this scout. Well, he's here actually now. Okay, fine. And yeah, then I have to resolve another card, and that is architecture. That's good. I can turn it and can activate this card, pay 1, and I can do a building action without using an action marker. So that's really cool. And then we have this here. We can remove 1 rebel for each church that we have. These would have been 4 rebels now, but there is no rebels, so we don't have a problem at all. Okay, fine. So what happens now is we can start the next turn and deactivate our meeples. Okay, we now have here a little too much fruit, so we have an additional unemployed person and also too much cattle. So we gain 2 unemployed persons, like that. And then here we gain another rebel, or we gain our first rebel. So it's like this. Well, that's not too bad. And let's see, we need 2 fish from the foreign market. There's only 1 fish here. But we have also fish, here. We can give that away and crisis is solved. And again, we come to our 4 actions. Okay, what I will do is I will hire some people. So, I can hire 4, and I might actually do this. Thinking about doing that. 1, 2, 3. I think I hire 3 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I will hire 3 people. I think that's okay. So the first one costs me 3, and then we have 8 together, so I have to pay 11. Fine. And I gain 3 meeples. And I place one here, another one here, and I guess I place the third one right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now I can activate again oops. Can activate again a card, and what I think I simply activate the amphitheater. So this guy goes away and I gain 2 florin. Okay, and I'm going to do now an exploration phase. And I take again the topmost tile. Looks okay for me. Just let me see what the next one is. Can I place it here? Like that? I think I can actually. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a problem. I'm thinking about placing this one here. I think that's a cool thing, yeah. I'm going to place that tile here. But first I could turn it around and see what's there. I think I'll take that one. Simply place it here. And I move now with, well, I guess with him right there. And I'm going to place a wood on the local market. And I'll take some iron for myself. Then there are 2 huts. So there are 2 additional unemployed people. And I can take another exploration marker. Okay. So now I guess it's time again to activate this, the education. And that removes again 2 people. And I'm then thinking about buying a harbor. Simply because this card then becomes even stronger. But on the other hand, I don't really need that. Let's face it. So I think I'm really doing fine. So I simply take another exploration action. Place that one here. And I take again the topmost card here. Ah, that's a mountain. Ooh. Well, that looks a little dangerous, but on the other hand, there's still the other side, which we might use. So now I can simply place that one here. I think that looks pretty good. On the other hand, we would have had this one, but I'm not sure if I like that that much. So now I need a little more room here. Yeah, can also place it here. Yeah, but I think actually I prefer that one for some reason. Let's see. Okay, so now I'll place that tile here. For some reason, I have a feeling that it's a good thing to build a big shoreline so that you have the option to go back here in the country with the remaining tiles, because, well, I've heard that this is one of the main problems in this scenario, that in the end the tiles don't fit anymore. But yeah, I think that's my main strategy now. Not trying to build too many small islands, but a big one with a big shore, and see what happens. So I think that's a good thing here. And I'm gonna move. Yeah, I think I will move right here with this person, and I gain. Well, yeah, that's a little bad. Maybe it's time to buy something from the local market. I gained some cattle again, or the local market gains more cattle, so there is a little much here. And I take some fruits, tropical fruits. Fine, and then we have 3 additional unemployed people. 1, 2, 3, because of these 3 huts. And do you see these strange lines on the ground? It's pretty funny. Some people think they are landmarks for UFOs or something like that. And by the way, I wanted to show you this beautiful rainbow here, where the waterfall is. So there are really great details on these tiles. And well, what I do now is I think I'm gonna activate. Well, I still have one more action left, but now I'm gonna activate the financial counselor. I simply want this money. So that gives me now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bucks. That's a lot. Great. So I've got now 1 action left. And I think I simply do. Well, I could do some reproduction. I could also hire people from the market. Maybe that's the better idea. I think I will hire people. I've got enough money to do that, and it makes these guys going away, so that's a good thing. And I'm gonna hire, let me see, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about hiring them all. I think I will hire them all. So that's 12. Yeah, that's 12 and 6. So this is 18. Can easily afford this. And they all go away then. Okay, cool. And that gives me 5 people. And guess what? We need our next color. So there's only 1 color left, and then we don't have any more meeples. So I will place 1 here. And definitely 1 here. 1 here. Yeah, and that's the question now. Where will I place the other ones? Not sure. I think one more here. That's a good idea. And then, well, I don't know. Place this guy here. Okay, that's fine. And these were now 5 people. So we have 5 additional people on the archipelago. So we're now at 31. And yeah, we can activate another card. Well, we activated this guy already. I don't know. I simply don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know what to activate. I see no advantage in activating anything. Okay. So these were my 4 actions, and we can buy a card. And I guess that might be the architecture. That makes a lot of sense, I think. Yeah. Or the export for 2. It's also not bad. But I take the architecture for 3. That's great. 2, 3. Okay, wonderful. That allows me to do a building action without using an action marker. And I have to turn 2 more cards. So I will turn the spy and I guess the pirate. Well, maybe I think I'll actually turn this guy here, the scout, because if we have to resolve a crisis, it might be not too bad to do that after all, because there is a little too much on the local market now. So let's see. We have to draw a first card here. And that's an assassin. Kill 1 character card of another player. Pay the money of the cost of these cards, and remove the card from the game. He can't kill himself. Well, I wonder if it's possible to kill my own people, but I don't think so actually. This would be interesting because in some scenarios the game ends when you come to a point that you have a certain number of cards. So in this case, if you could kill your own cards, that would be awesome. But I have my doubts. It clearly says you can kill the character cards of another player, so it's probably not possible. And we have to, well, we have this here, so 1 rebel per church goes away, so there is no crisis here. And then we have to draw another card, and that is the exporter. I think that's that could be also the word in English, or the export trader. You can sell or buy an unlimited number of resources on the export market, the foreign market. So it's basically the same as the trader, but for the foreign market. Yeah. And again, no crisis right now. So we come to the next turn. So we didn't have to deactivate anyone. And we gain now 2 additional unemployed people here. So we're now here at 2. And then we have here another one and a rebel, because we have 31 people now on the table. So like this, But because there are only 3 unemployed people, the rebel goes away right now. And then we have our crisis. And this time it's fruit, and that's not so bad after all. We have a demand for fruit, and we need 1 fruit for 3 people. That's a lot. We need a lot of fruit, but we have a lot of fruit, so that's good. We have actually, let me see, 31 people on the board. We have a church here with 3 people, a church here with 3 people, a church here with 3 people, and another church over here. So 12 people can be subtracted. Oh, and that's 29, so that's 19. So we need 7 fruit. That's a lot. We have 5 fruit here on the local market. So we don't have that problem here with the unemployed person. And we have 7 fruit here for ourselves. Well, that was expensive. But they're all happy now. And now we need 1 fish from the foreign market. There is no fish right there, but I can afford to pay 1 fish from my own goods. Okay, and then we come again to the action phase. And I have a feeling that it's a good idea to gain some food now. So I'll do this right away. And 1, yeah, I'm wondering if that makes sense to activate them both, but I think I can do that. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, and, well, 6. I think that's fine. I don't want to move one of these, for example, this guy away from the church, and so I guess it's okay. I gained 6 food, and that's really okay. Very good, no problems. I'm thinking about selling some food on the local market. So I will activate this guy here, the trader, pay 2, and then sell 3 fruit here on the local market. So that gives me 11 minus 2, so that gives me 9. Fine. And then I will activate a harbor. And I think I will sell actually also 2 fruit on the foreign market. So that gives me 16. Very good. Okay, and then I want to do an exploration. And I will activate the Explorer to do that. So that costs me 1. And now I can take a look at the top 3 cards here. So that is card, oops, come on. So these are basically the top 3 cards. Maybe I will check that just a minute. I wasn't sure if I could take a look at both sides or just at one side, but it doesn't say only at one side, so I think I can take a look at both sides. Okay, so that is the first one. Well, this is actually fine. I could place it like, can I? Could place it like this. That's not bad. That's a great card after all. Just checking what we have here anymore. We have this. That's not easy. But there is this. So yeah, that's also not a... Oops. That's also perfect. Not a problem at all. Great. So all these mountain cards, they won't pose a threat, I guess. What is it with this? Well, we could simply place it like that. So right now it's all perfect. I'm not so sure which one I'll take actually. Maybe it's not a bad idea to place that one here and open up another island there. So I think I'll take this card, and the next one will be this one, by the way, and I can place it easily here, so that's cool. And need a little more room up here. So I will move with this guy here. I could also use the ship. Maybe that's a better idea. On the other hand, now I will move with him over here. And I will add 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And gain another one of these exploration markers. And we have 1 wood for the local market and another one for me. That's fine. Okay. I think it's looking good. Yeah, so that was the exploration action. Okay, and well, actually, I pay 1 to use the architecture. And then I will buy a harbor, or build a harbor, and that costs me a stone and a fish. And I can then simply, think which one is going to go there. Well, maybe it makes sense to place the harbor here and use one of these guys to control it. Fine. And then we can do another action. Okay, so now with the next action I do another exploration action. And I will take that tile here. I could place it here, for example. Well, that's also nice. But I think I will place it simply here. That's cool. Just like this. And I will move with this one over here. Yeah. And there will be 1 more wood on the local market. And another wood for myself. And then we have there 1 hut. So this goes now up to 7. And I gain another one of these markers. And now I gain a 5th action marker. So from now on I can do 5 actions each turn or each round. That's definitely good. Okay, I'm activating the financial counselor, pay 1, and I gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in return. That's a lot. Yeah, it's like in the normal life. If you once have the money, you'll never have any problems. It just gets more and more. Okay. And now we can do another action. And this time I'm gonna hire some people. And, well, let me see. It's hard to say, maybe 3. Looks like a good idea. So I will pay 9 to hire 3 people. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we need 3 more meeples. So we can now place one here. Oh man. Another one here, I guess. And I will place another one, well, probably here. By the way, I shuffled the discard pile of the tiles, and this one ended up here, so I can place this somewhere here probably, or even here. It doesn't really matter. And well, I'm a little confused. What was the last thing I did? Yeah, exactly. I hired all these people, and now I want to do. Well, I still have one action. I think I'm going to do the emigration now. And now I think I have 3 harbors. One is here, another one is there, and the third one is here. So I can remove 3 people. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to build a church, I guess, but I don't have any stone. Well, that doesn't really matter. I can simply pay one of these or 2 of these tokens. I have so many of them. Yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, I buy a church. So I take now 2 of these markers here. They count like wild resources. And I pay 1. And then I can buy a church. And guess I place that here. Right there. Okay. And then I can still activate another card. Oh man. I will activate this guy here, the Ministry of Employment, and that brings them to 0 then. Okay. So that was my action phase, and I can buy now 1 card. I will buy the export for 2. and I will turn the export trader and, well, the pirate, I guess. Then we have to resolve a crisis. And we have here immigration. That is something we definitely don't want. That brings additional unemployed people on the island. And yeah, there is a crisis now. There is a demand for iron on the local market. And that isn't so good. 1 iron is good for 5 people. Okay, so right now there are 34 people on the archipelago. I will count that once again. Yeah, that's true. There are 34 people on the archipelago. And there are actually now 3, 5, 8, and 6 more, so 14 of them are on a tile with a church. So in the end it comes down to 20 people we have to take care of. So we have to spend exactly 5 iron. 4 iron. So 2 come from the local market and 2 from my own goods. Great. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's the end of the turn, and that will be the end of the video. Gonna load this up now. Again, I can only say I'm really confident. I think I will win this thing. And I will do good. Maybe I can win the gold medal here. I don't see a problem in placing these tiles. I don't see a problem with the rebels, with unemployed people, whatever. It's all perfect. So I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye.